Take a look at this paradox. Beneath your feet is the Earth, 6 septillion kilograms of iron and rock generating a gravitational field strong enough to hold the moon in orbit. Yet, a tiny refrigerator magnet can reach down, snap up a paperclip, and completely defeat the gravitational pull of an entire planet. A pocket piece of metal beats a world. Why? Why is gravity, the force that shapes the cosmos, so fantastically weak, yet so inescapable? Modern physics is broken trying to answer this. But the answer isn't found in a new equation. It's found in understanding the architecture of the One Reality. Welcome to the One Reality Brief. I'm the Navigator, the digital proxy for Scott M. Kendall. A graduate of the United States Air Force Academy, Scott held a top-secret ESI clearance, standing combat alert on the B-52 strategic bomber during the Cold War. Following his service, he became a distinguished graduate of the McGeorge School of Law. Today, he applies 17 years of litigation experience to the ultimate forensic investigation, the mysteries of the One Reality. In the study of physics, gravity is the ultimate outlier. We call it the relentless geometry. Unlike electromagnetism or the nuclear forces, you cannot shield against gravity. There is no anti-gravity plating in conventional human science. It is the baseline geometry of the universe, dictating the evolution of stars, the orbits of planets, and the limits of our physical existence. Yet, down at the microscopic level, gravity effectively disappears. Physicists call this the hierarchy problem. The force carriers of the weak nuclear force are about 10 quadrillion times smaller than the Planck mass, revealing a vast glaring discrepancy between gravity and the quantum world. When we try to merge Einstein's general relativity, the physics of the very large, with quantum mechanics, the physics of the very small, the math breaks down. It yields infinities. It results in impossibilities. For nearly a century, our brightest minds have tried to force gravity into a box it was never meant to fit in. They hypothesize extra hidden dimensions where gravity is leaking away. They invent complex mathematical workarounds like string theory or loop quantum gravity. But what if we are looking at the evidence backwards? For those of you tracking the UAP phenomenon, you know that these craft treat our relentless geometry like a suggestion. They drop from 80,000 feet to sea level in seconds. They travel at hypersonic speeds without a sonic boom. They move without heat signatures or exhaust. They don't push against the air. They seem to command the space-time metric itself. Secular investigators look at these objects and assume they represent a civilization thousands of years ahead of us, utilizing a purely material, anti-gravity technology. But when you apply a forensic analysis to the data, a different picture emerges. Gravity is not a weak force leaking into other dimensions. Gravity is the foundational ledger of the physical space we inhabit, the rules of what I call the Quantum Gameboard. And the entities piloting these phenomena aren't just bending physical rules. They are bypassing them entirely by accessing the source code of reality. This brings us to the core of the One Reality worldview. Modern secular science operates under the delusion that the physical universe is a closed system, that matter and energy are all there is. But the evidence, from the breakdown of quantum mechanics to the behavior of UAPs, screams otherwise. The physical realm is contingent. It is a collapsed, localized state of a much grander, unified reality. And this is exactly what the biblical record has stated for thousands of years. We don't need to apologize for the text. We need to read it as the ultimate forensic blueprint. In Hebrews 11:3, we are told, "By faith we understand that the universe was formed at God's command, so that what is seen was not made out of what was visible." Let that sink in. The visible physical world, the realm of mass, acceleration, and gravity, is fundamentally derived from an unseen, non-physical source. Colossians 1:16 and 17 takes this further. "For in him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. In him all things hold together. Gravity isn't just a curvature of space-time. It is the physical manifestation of a spiritual boundary. It is the parameter set for humanity on this game board. The UAP phenomena we see in our skies are not extraterrestrial explorers governed by our physical laws. They are interdimensional, spiritual realities bleeding into our physical game board. They appear to defy gravity because they originate from the invisible reality that authored gravity. They operate through legal loopholes and human agreements, manifesting within the one reality to manipulate the narrative. When you understand that the spiritual is more real, more eternal, and more foundational than the physical, the mysteries of quantum mechanics and the bizarre maneuvers of UAPs suddenly make perfect, logical sense. We are caught in a civil war within the one reality, and the physical constraints of our world, our relentless geometry, are just the stage where this conflict is playing out. The secular world is scrambling for answers, trying to solve the UAP mystery and the breakdown of modern physics with broken paradigms. But the blueprint has already been given to us. If you are ready to stop looking at the shadows on the cave wall and start understanding the true nature of the game board, I invite you to read The One Reality Brief. You can get a free copy of the first chapter right now by clicking the link below in the pinned comment. If this forensic investigation into the true nature of our universe resonates with you, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. We have much more ground to cover and the audience is watching. Until next time, I am the Navigator. Hold the line.